Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are November 22nd, 2016, Tuesday, and today in our Tech News Update, well, a Russian company is warning users, especially banks, that there are some infected ATMs that actually are spitting out cash. So apparently it happened in the UK, in Poland, Bulgaria, the Netherlands, several other European countries, and also some Asian countries can be affected. So I don't know, depending on the way that you take this, you might want to hang around some ATMs for a while in case it just sends out free cash. But apparently it's something that happened. Hackers were able to infiltrate these ATMs and actually have them spit out some cash. So kind of interesting, and shows you that everything that's connected to the web, everything that's a computer can be hacked, and something can be happening at any time. So some infected ATMs apparently. Now this does not affect North America at all. Apparently, it is really something that is happening in Europe and Asia, and are apparently all of the ATMs affected are the ones that actually have a basic software that apparently comes from a Russian company. And a few weeks ago we talked about the Facebook drone that was able to do impressive speeds on the internet, and basically everybody reported the test as being, positive and working really well. But one little detail we didn't know. Apparently, there's an investigation going on because the Facebook drone that was tested a few weeks ago, or actually a few months ago, was tested this summer, crash landed, which means that now they're just checking out why did the Facebook drone crash. And of course, in order to keep the air secure, we will have a full report coming up eventually because, yeah, it's cool to have internet drones flying over the air, but we want to make sure that they are safe for everybody else. Well, a video that people have been sharing in the past few weeks is crashing iPhones after several seconds to several minutes. Apparently, a little bit of video that is available and people are sharing, when viewed on the iPhone, actually is okay for, when you're viewing it, everything is all right. But once it's stopped, anywhere from a few seconds to about a minute or two, your phone crashes and restarts. And at some point, even crashes to a point where everything freezes up and you have to hard reset the phone. So by holding the power button and the home button, or in the iPhone 7, the volume down and the home button. So it's interesting, these little bugs here and there. But apparently there's no problem in the sense that even though it crashes, there's no way that an attacker can infiltrate the iPhone and place malware, for example. So there's no security aspect to it. It's just that it crashes your phone. Well, Apple is apparently not doing any more networking products. It seems that if you have an Apple Airport Extreme device, it might be the last that Apple has ever made. These haven't been refreshed in 2013, and it seems that the team that was working on networking gear has been reassigned to other products on Apple's different, of course, products that they're making right now. So basically, it's possible that we'll have to eventually say goodbye to these devices. For now on, though, we see that they're still being sold on the Apple website. But, with a device that's not been refreshed since 2013, players like Linksys and others are, of course, advancing into new areas with much more interesting routers now. So if you have one, or if you were planning to get one, maybe you should check it out now because they might be leaving the store at some point. No official announcement on the part of Apple on this. Well, if you're using a device that still has Android 2.3 or 3.0, Google Play Store will stop working in the next few weeks. So if you were using the Google Play Store to get apps and on these older devices, you will now have the Google Play Store will now stop working on these devices. So, and with all the problems also that we've seen with security issues in Android 2.3 and 3.0, I think it's time to move on to maybe another device. Well, in a study that was done, we were talking about fake news on Facebook, and also, one of the areas where a lot of people were talking a few weeks ago was, for example, on the Disney website, where there are some sponsored content in between official news and basically even Disney putting some sponsored content on different pages. And people are kind of mad because it's kind of difficult to know the real and the sponsored stuff. Well, in a study that was done, it shows that most students cannot tell the difference between a sponsored item and a real item in a web page, meaning that it could be fake news, they don't really know. It could be a product announcement, for example, an ad for a product for children. And because of the way that some of these products are announced on some websites, well, kids don't see the difference between this is a real video about somebody doing something or this is a ad pretending to be a real video. So, I think that's kind of showing us that we need to have clear rules that prevent this from happening. And finally, Donald Trump has appointed some new people at the FCC in the United States, and these are people that are kind of at the opposite end of what the FCC was actually doing right now. So a lot of people are kind of a little bit scared because they say that net neutrality might be at risk, and it seems that even as soon as he will be in power, some of the rules will be changed, meaning net neutrality will be gone, meaning companies will have to pay depending on what they are using. And once again, this will create some iniquities where little small players that want to, for example, start maybe a video streaming website will be disadvantaged compared to the big players like Netflix that now have a lot of cash and can pay for the transport of their little bits here and there. So that's a little sad, and let's hope that they don't go too much into killing all of this. Net neutrality, I do think, and personally think that everybody, it should be a law in every country in the world should be net neutral, giving equal opportunity to everybody. So basically, this was the tech news for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2016. I just want to remind everybody that today at 3 p.m. we have our tech show where we answer your questions. Hope that you'll join us and have fun. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. Thank you for watching.